Hi, we're Charlie and Josh, or as we now like to call ourselves, the Josh!
So we stumbled upon this video on YouTube the other day, and it's such a weird video we just had to comment on it.
It's an extract from a 2002 episode of Power Rangers Wild Force called Forever Red. It's to commemorate the 10th season of Power Rangers. Here it is.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's do it, guys! Morphin' time! Rhinosaurus! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers! Morphin' time! Red Seal Ranger! Ah! Shift into turbo! Red Turbo Ranger! Yeah! Let's rock it! Red Space Ranger! Go! Galactic! Go! Galactic! Blade speed! Rescue! Red Light Speed Ranger! Yeah! Time for! Time Force! Time Force! Yeah! Quantum Power! Quantum Ranger! Yeah! World Access! Yeah! Red Wall Force Ranger! Red Alien Ranger! Yeah! Alright guys, let's do it!
Craziness.
Okay, so Josh and I stopped watching Power Rangers a long time ago when they introduced the awful White Ranger. So that's pretty much from season 3 onwards.
For that reason, a lot of these characters we just don't recognise, and our opinions of them are based solely on this video.
Anyhow, there are several things we've noticed about this video. First of all, this guy.
Red Turbo Ranger! Yeah!
The Red Turbo Ranger. What's with him? Why does he sound so bored?
Shift into turbo!
Shift into turbo.
I mean, he is saving the world from a race of evil aliens. I mean, you'd expect him to sound just a little bit more enthused.
Shift into turbo!
Shift into turbo.
But no, he sounds like he'd be more excited about a gas bill or a cup of water.
Well, speaking of a Red Turbo Ranger, why is he the only Red Ranger from an ethnic minority?
I mean, we're not accusing the producers of being racist or anything, but there are as many non-white Red Rangers as there are alien Red Rangers. I mean, what kind of representation is that?
No women either.
Good point.
And why does the Red Turbo Ranger wave his arms around like that?
It's like he can't recall how to turn into Turbo Ranger, and he's just vamping for time until he remembers.
Oh no, how do I turn into the Red Turbo Ranger again? Oh, I remember.
Shift into turbo.
You know what? Most of the Red Rangers are guilty of this arm-waving crime. The Red Zeo Ranger, the Red Time Force Ranger, the Red Alien Ranger, they all do it.
In fact, the Red Alien Ranger looks like he's trying to get the baton from off his back, but then changed his mind at the last minute when he realised that he couldn't do it.
Anyway, the next thing of note, this dude.
Let's rock it!
Let's rock it! That's possibly the worst play on words they ever could have used. I mean, it doesn't even make any sense.
Let's rock it doesn't work because he's not in a band or anything.
And let's rock it is just bad grammar. He's using a noun as a verb.
And why does he have to type his PIN number into his watch before we can turn into the Red Space Ranger? That's completely inefficient. I mean, what if he forgets his PIN number? He's going to be completely stuffed.
Oh no, a monster is terrorising the city. What shall I do? I know, I'll turn into the Red Space Ranger and save everyone. Wait a minute, what's my PIN number? 268? No. 402? No. Well, best hurry up, it's heading right for me. I know it's a multiple of 67, but which? 469?
The next thing to note is this.
Go! Galactic! Blade speed! Rescue! Time for! Time!
Does becoming a Red Power Ranger mean you're required to add unnecessary dramatic pauses to every single thing that you say?
There's absolutely no need for it. And it makes what they say even more difficult to understand.
Which brings us on neatly to our next point.
Red Seal Ranger!
What?
Time for! Time for!
What?
Quantum Power!
What? We honestly had no idea what these guys were saying the first time we saw this video. Thank heavens for Wikipedia.
Time forward! Time forward!
Did he just say, time for typhoid?
Time forward! Time forward!
The producers must be really running out of ideas about having the Red Rangers call upon the power of infectious bacterial fevers.
They're even getting the Power Rangers to invoke the power of phlegm.
Quantum power!
Phlegm power? What?
Intestinal diseases and phlegm are one thing, but at least they'd have to type a PIN number into their watch. Or call a number on their phone.
The Red Wild Force Ranger is probably our favourite, but that's mainly just because we pity him the most.
Why does he need to talk into his phone in order to become a Power Ranger? And what's with that weird hand gesture he pulls at the end? Presumably it's meant to look menacing or something, but it just looks camp. Yeah, watch out for that Red Wild Force Ranger. He scratches.
The Red Wild Force Ranger is also guilty of another cardinal Red Power Ranger sin.
Excessive grunting.
I don't think we even need to comment here. I mean, even without the grunting, there's something strangely homoerotic about this scene.
10 guys, alone without any girls, dressed entirely in skin-tight spandex full-body costumes.
The only way this scene could be any gay is if they were wearing purple and not red, and it's not helped when Tommy uses the phrase, "Let's do it, guys!" Not once, but twice.
Let's do it, guys. Alright, guys, let's do it.
Okay, so we're nearing the end of our critique of this video now. We've only got 2 more points to make, and the penultimate one is one of the most important.
It takes these guys over a minute to morph into their respective ranges, and what they're doing is the bad guys just stand there like, yeah, whenever you're ready.
So why did they morph one after the other? They should have all gone at the same time. I mean, sure, in television terms it makes more sense not to, but in practical terms it's just baffling.
Okay, here we are. Our final thing to notice about this video, and it's by far the most crucial and vital thing you need to observe, that if you play the part of the Red Power Ranger, that's basically the end of your acting career.
Bless them, but can you name anything any of these actors were in besides the Power Rangers? And it looks like this 10th anniversary special was the first time they've worked since being in the Power Rangers.
Well anyway, there were some of the things we noticed while watching this video. We hope you learned something too. Bye!